Welcome back, everybody, to Sucker for Love. Um, so I went back a little bit. We're going to do all the good things for Esther. And I went back so that we can see what happens when we forget to wash the lipstick off our forehead. So we're going to see what happens. I will not touch the lipstick, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to call her. Sure, all possible light is snuff. Draw your curtains. Turn off your bedside lamp and your overhead lamp. Oh, my mouse froze. There it goes. And then red light candles. Find and put on your ritual necklace. When all is complete, chant. We are about to see what happens when you don't wash the lipstick off.
Darling, it's you!
Yes, it's me. Hey, Lynetta. It's nice to see her despite everything I've been through so far. Sure, she may have ended reality I was from, but she never lied or deceived me in any way. She told me up front what would happen, and I did it willingly. That said, I'm really glad you're here, but can you tell me what happened to me, to that world we dated in?
That reality fell to me. Nothing there exists anymore. Like a dream that ends.
Just as I thought, only then why am I still here? Why did I survive when the rest of that reality didn't?
Oh, darling, don't make me say it. It's embarrassing. You're still here because I'm still dreaming about you. Everything in existence is being dreamed about by at least one eldritch god. So as long as you're on my mind, you'll exist somewhere.
So far, nothing's changed. That's actually kind of sweet in a terrifying cosmic way. What would happen if every god stopped dreaming at the same time? What if you woke up all at once?
Everything, including all of the gods, would cease to be.
And that could just happen at any time?
Nah, don't worry. There's about 50 of us total, so the chances of all of us being awake at the same time are low.
There's only like 50 of you in all? She probably knows Esther very closely.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a big family, huh?
Family? Do you know Esther?
Esther. Darling, I thought I told you not to mention other women while we're together. Especially not my sister.
Sister?
Ugh, I can't stand that prissy little boyfriend stealing.
I think it's about to change. Don't have a great relationship with her?
Absolutely not. We've been fighting over planets and followers for eons. It wouldn't be a stretch to call us nemesis.
Heh, Thanksgiving dinner must be awkward.
Darling, what's that on your forehead?
Yeah, this is where it gets different. Alright. What's what?
It looks like a lipstick mark. That's not from another god, is it, darling?
No, it's not. No.
Because if it is, well, you die here.
Oh, is that? Well, it's a good thing it's not from another god. No way. Did Esther leave a kiss mark on my face when she kissed me? I should have checked the mirror before I summoned Lynetta. It's
what?
Come on, man. Just bullshit it.
Say something.
It's ritual paint.
Ritual paint?
Yeah, it's one of the steps I needed for your rituals.
Oh, Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which ritual?
It's a very exclusive ritual, you know. Oh, uh-oh. It's a secret.
I'm going to pretend that this lipstick mark came from a human girlfriend so that I can spare you. But from now on, if you contact another god, I swear I'll stop being so sweet. Okay?
I don't like the way she says okay. Okay. You wouldn't care if I had a human girlfriend?
Of course not. Why would I care about that? When it's a race against other gods to amass as many followers as possible, expecting your followers to be celibate is a bad move. For Grammy Roxanne, it's actually a requirement that you start a big family, or you get excommunicated from her following.
Grandma Roxanne?
Oh, I'm sure you've heard of her. She's got the most followers out of any of us. She's the black goat of the woods, or the mother goddess of fertility.
That must be the new one coming out. I did see what looked to be like a goat and another sucker for love coming out. Maybe we'll play the demo. Excuse me, my voice got a little weird there. A fertility goddess, you say?
No funny ideas, mister. There's no telling what I'd do if you cheated on me with a family member.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's my reaction. Esther. Looks like the clouds haven't cleared yet. I won't be able to see her right now if I wanted to. For now, I should work through Linetta's spells again. Eldritch Hand saved my ass last time. I better cast that one in case I'm unable to speak again. Sheesh. Listen to myself. What the hell is wrong with me, man? I'm not really sure what's wrong with you. Alright, this ritual, no robes, no amulet. Ritual knife. Shing. In the bathroom. Alright. Shit. Still as unnerving as I remember. In this reality, this is just my hand now, forever.
Ah, it's such a nice day outside. It's a little dry for my liking, but we could totally have a date. Why don't you open your window? Let a little light in here?
Oh no. No, wait.
What? What is it?
Are you sure you want to do that?
What do you mean?
I mean, don't you want to shower first before you go out? Like last time?
Huh? Why would you suggest that? Oh no. Don't tell me. Do I still smell like the ocean?
Just a tad salty.
Heavens below. I'm so sorry, darling. I'll be right back. No peeking butt. I love you.
That was a close one. If she opened that window, Esther would have came. I would have been a goner. Excuse me, guys. Looks like the clouds have cleared, and Linetta's out of the room. If I want to date Esther, it's go time. Otherwise, if I want to stay with Linetta, I need to make absolutely sure that that window never opens. Ever. It's time to choose from this point on. My actions will have consequences. Alright, we're not going to peek because we already know what happens. But we are doing full-blown Esther this time. So, backstage is an enclosed room with a mirror. Prepare the host for the scene by doing the following. Apply the masquerade mask to the host's face. Adorn the host in elegant robes. A fixed ritual knife, which I have. When all is complete, look in the mirror, ensure costume is properly prepared. Alright, looks like everything's in place. I feel all gussied up. Even for me, this outfit's pretty loud. But even so, the beauty of this whole ensemble is out of this world. Sorry, I looked over at you guys because I saw that I had a text message and I was trying to figure out who it was from. If Lynetta is showering in here, I better meet with Esther in the other room. All I have to do is stand where the planet's light can reach me, and I already know what you're gonna say, Your Highness. Yellow is more your color than mine, but I still look pretty good, right?
You clean up well. I'm impressed. You'd be presentable before my royal court in that.
It's a pretty snug fit. The mask almost feels alive, like it's molding to fit my face perfectly.
Quite the opposite, dearest. Your face is molding to fit the mask.
I feel a twist of metal digging into my temples. It's stuck to my face somehow. Ow. Ow! It really won't come off.
I may have failed to mention that we reenact the play with deadly accuracy. From this point on in the play, your character never removes his mask. So neither shall you. This surely shouldn't be a problem for someone who is planning to be my eternal servant. Correct?
No, not a problem at all. I can't even blink anymore. My eyelids are stretched to meet the indifferent metal of the eye holes.
The mask and your face have become one. Your every pore is now gilt in gold.
This is... what? Do I have to wear this to work? When I see family? When I see Lynetta? Wait a minute. Those strange people outside. They all had masks stuck to them, too. Are they past followers who became Esther's servants? Is that going to be my fate? Okay. Oops, that was my fault. Setting interior well lit, enter with robe's mask. So I need to turn lights on because it's well lit. I don't need the candles, I don't think. I don't want to mess this up because they have deadly accuracy. I might die if I go too fast. Welcome, company much cherished, may my loneliness thus perish. To this evening we shall share, which would be wasted by myself. No attendants have arrived tonight, alas, besides thyself. But I'll be beside myself when the king reveals himself. Uh-oh.
Lay thine hands upon my bodice, for before you stands a goddess. Know this guest of goldenrod is merely the first of the night. Let us drink to your great wealth and family and life, lasting till your afterlife. All be yours once he arrives.
Will be mine, eh? Don't mess this up. Alright. Yes, until my schemes may flourish, we shall hunt my empty fortress. Let us dance a whirling dervish while we feed our appetites. By the morrow we shall know if the king came tonight. Midnight marks the final chime. Until that comes, there is still time.
Be thee graciously obeisant, demonstrate a courtly patience. He declines no invitation he receives upon his court. All who live in doomed Yatil will know without report the king arrived by your escort. A prophecy of grim import. An immaculate performance, dearest. Bravissimo. There's only one more scene to reenact, and then this world will be mine.
I probably should have asked before we got to the final act, but this play isn't a tragedy, right?
No, it's not. The ending is actually quite hilarious.
Oh, that's actually a huge relief. What happens?
Your character is slain, and all of his wishes come true in an unexpected way.
I'm slain? Why am I slain?
In his ambitions of greed, influence, and fame, he dies penniless, alone, and infamous.
That doesn't sound like a reason for me to be slain. Slain is such an ugly word. Wait, my character dies? I'm going to die? I thought you said it was a comedy.
Comedy is merely tragedy from far enough away, dearest.
I don't think that's true. Tragedy, well, there are a lot of YouTube videos where something tragic may happen, but it is hilarious to watch. Is she implying that she thinks my death would be funny? Let's make things very clear. I do not find death funny. Just when somebody's like swinging on a swing and the rope breaks and they fall on their ass. That's what I find funny. I get that she's an outer god, so human morals don't really apply to her, but that's gotta be cruel even for her. No way can I go through with that. Sorry. I don't want to die again.
I anticipated that you might get cold feet after learning of your character's fate. However, my wrath is terror far beyond a touch of stage fright. So, for your sake, dearest, do the fucking scene.
Well, I see. Well, fuck you. I'm gonna go ahead and do the scene. Do not make a mistake or an uninvited guest may arrive. Haha, too fast. I made a mistake. Food preparation guide. Prepare the scene 3 by doing the following. Retrieve ingredients from cold storage. Light red fire candles. Allow the king into the room. There's the king. Alright, I got everything I need. I gotta be nice and slow, don't you worry. Simply exquisite. Yes, I believe this banquet will do nicely. I don't know why my stuff doesn't play at the very beginning of some things. The room is filled with the mouth-watering aroma of perfectly seasoned meat and fresh fruit. There must be a magical component involved here, because I see no less than 3 of my favorite dishes. Esther is strutting towards my bed.
Surely you don't intend to merely watch me eat, dearest.
I didn't think she was going to let me have any. Don't mind if I do.
That's not what I meant. Instead of watching me eat this feast, you'll feed it to me.
What was that? It sounds like groans of murderous anger outside the door. Was that from the masked stalkers outside? I do hear it. If they all got masks on their face, they must be Esther's followers, or even ex-partners. Then their groans were of jealousy. Makes sense. They've been locked outside all this time. I bet they'd kill for a chance to spend any time with Esther.
Just a moment, dearest. What is the thread count of your silken sheets? At least 1,000, I presume.
But of course, only but the best. I live in an apartment. Silk? My blankets are cotton.
Perhaps I'll just stand while you feed me instead.
Oh, so picky. I don't like that. See? See? So picky. That's exactly what I said. If she's that uppity, maybe I'll start with the grapes. Something that'll feed her princess complex.
Delightful.
I'm glad.
Another.
Hey, think I could have one of these?
Dream on. My lips have already touched it. If you want an indirect kiss, you'll have to be more clever than that.
Oh yeah? So you won't eat anything my lips have touched either?
Of course not.
You were eyeing this cream puff, right? Would you like me to feed you a bite?
Oh, heavens below, yes. I am pleased by this new attitude of yours, dearest.
I casually take a bite out of the cream puff.
What do you think you're doing?
Delish. It's so good. I've never had anything like it.
Let me try.
Oh, you want a bite? Even though my lips have touched it?
I don't want it after all.
Well, if you don't want it, then I guess I can have some now, right?
Hey, hold on.
It's really delicious. Nothing tastes better than food with a twist of eldritch magics. It's a shame you don't want any of it. What's it going to be? Watch me eat your favorite dessert, or suffer an indirect kiss?
Give me the cream
What was that?
puff. I order you to hand over the cream puff.
Very well, my king. I offer over the other half of the cream puff to her eager hands, but instead, I forgot I was hand feeding her. Her lips are insanely soft against my fingers.
It really is delightful.
She's damn cute when she drops her sadistic front. I do more, but I feel those husks staring jealousy daggers into my back. They'll tear my head off if I let this go on. Shouldn't we save some for the play? It'll hurt the performance if we eat the entire set, won't it?
I suppose. Very well. Let us resume the play.
Resuming the play, setting interior, no light besides the open window. Light. I'm already wearing a mask and a robe. Alright, guys. Can't be too fast. Damn the night and morrow scornful, wicked morning unremorseful. Why tonight must be a mournful for ambitions unfulfilled. After all my preparations, all the daylights I have killed, why is it only us still? Oh, why are my wishes unfulfilled?
Why so livid? It's your actions that permitted this result, truly befitted to a hunger such as thine. Though your greed is grave and tomb and crypt in which you die, it's within your grease you fry. Dearest host, the end is nigh.
you've come to mock me. For bemusement thou wast hawking, and so in the town you stalked me to watch my schemes fall apart. Strip thy mask, apologize, then hastily depart. Leave thee just my broken heart, leave not else in whole or part.
I wear no mask, now witness, for it was thee who hast permit this golden guest to own the dimness of the city of Yatil. Lo, for I'm the king in yellow, whose long shadow's on Yatil, and whose shadow you're in still. Dark as death is now Yatil.
Be careful, don't go too fast. Oh, I got really quick there. Urk. Draw thy blade from my contusion. My life reaches its conclusion. Cruelty matched by your delusion that you truly are the king. Yes, you would have granted all my wishes, not forsaken me. If indeed you were the king, why would you have murdered me?
But I've granted all your wishes. I'm afraid I disagree. All alone you are with all of your remaining family. And as vision turns to darkness, you have claim to all you see, and you'll wear that mask and robe for the rest of all your life indeed. And the strong will fall to illness, haunt you too with crypt-like stillness, and none left alive to witness my ascension to Yatil. And from the catacombs shall spill the cries of innocence laid still, ye heard from lady and from smithy and from throne to peasant mill. Cries unprecedented in the history of Yatil. Wails unlike there'll ever be again in dark Yatil. That your invitations quill brought the king to Black Yatil. Thank you! Oh, thank you! You're all too kind.
I don't know of anybody that's clapping.
Listen to that applause, dearest.
I heard
The
it, but I
euphoria
don't
of
see.
a flawless recitation.
My bad, I thought you were done talking. I hear it, but I don't see anybody. Innumerable voices make up the cacophony of cheering outside my door. Fantastical rivalry, screams of terror, and sadistic amusements all amidst thunderous applause. The king has come.
Smiles, dearest, smiles. Aren't you proud of yourself?
No. Why didn't you use a stage knife? I'm really bleeding out here. My blood streams from a gaping wound in my chest. My abdomen is unseamed.
To ensure you stay in character, call it method acting, if you will. Oh, with sweet sorrow the curtain falls, and the show begins. The stage is now set for you to inscribe the yellow sign. Do this, and I will bestow upon you the smooch I promised.
You mean the smooches? You promised plural. You said you'd give me 2.
Even now, that's really all you can think about. Your world is about to be enslaved by a horror from beyond the stars. You're dying from a stab wound. And you're worried about smooches? You are an interesting human. It is a pity that you'll soon cast away your individuality for me.
The yellow sign is only visible or drawable by those who witnessed or performed the King in Yellow play. Being exposed to the yellow sign after witnessing or performing the play, the King in Yellow, will cause a permanent, irreversible obsession with the king, her court, and Carcosa. This insane obsession persists after death. I've already done that. If you are content to spend your life with the king, dim all the lights, leaving your window open and black fire candles. This will allow otherworldly images to reveal themselves. Draw the shape below without the X. Alright, so we already got that, and there it is.
Behold, the yellow sign. Become my slave, my eternal captive audience. I am entropy. Disorder. Where things are built tall, I appear to knock them down. Monuments, nations, relationships.
Some of these husks have wedding rings on their fingers.
I steal the hearts and minds of the rich or powerful to break them, and litter my court with them like gold dust.
But why me of all people? I'm broke.
Because I am the breeze of chaos that knocks down any tower that challenges the grandness of my court. Your relationship with my sister was one of those things.
I like Lynetta better anyway.
Before, I only pursued you because you have a great deal of clout amongst the Nykoling crowd and shrewd, wealthy types. You would have been an incredibly powerful servant who would have been able to draw in countless wayward souls that meet my standards. At least, until that reality ended and you undid all of my hard work. All of my followers that I had stolen from Lynetta. Gone in an instant. And I had no choice but to abandon that reality. There's nothing left to destroy if nothing exists, you see. But in this reality, I've stolen away her most powerful asset. You. Just as I've stolen every member of my entourage.
All these husks, they're bleeding from their chest onto their elegant robes, just like me. All these people. Why?
Why? Because it's what I do.
No, I mean, why are they still here? Aren't they kind of third-wheeling our moment here? Kick them out.
Huh? Such a defiant tone. Why aren't you under the effects of the yellow sign? Were you unaffected? Did the spell fail?
I don't feel any different.
You're supposed to be obsessed with me!
I already was since I first saw you. That's why your little spell didn't work.
You can try and resist it all you want, but one way or another, you're my eternal slave from now on.
Are you proposing to me? I accept.
No, dearest, I'm not talking about marriage. What I'm talking about is catering to my every whim, anticipating my every desire, and living solely to please me.
Yeah, that just sounds like marriage.
No! I'm talking about a servitude where you do nothing but kiss the ground I walk on and revere me for all of time. A servitude unlike anything on Earth, where you never so much as think of anyone else.
No, we have that on Earth, and it's called marriage.
It's different!
Is not.
Is too!
How so?
It means no freedom. Forever. You are only permitted to do as I say.
Yep.
And it means preparing every single one of my meals for me, whenever I so wish.
Yeah, for sure.
And it means never being allowed to quit your servitude. You'll never be free of me so long as you live.
Until death do us part, even?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, but you're literally just describing being married. I mean, hey, if that's what you want, then I'm in. Let's get married.
Dearest. You shouldn't. I stole you away. I ruined your relationship with Lynetta.
I preferred you from the beginning. I already broke up with Lynetta in another reality, actually.
Why are you being so persistent? You can't really want to marry me that badly. You're just trying to act all smooth, so I give you your second smooch.
Save it for our wedding day.
You can't be serious, right?
He was serious. King in White. It's a good ending. Oh, there's the church bells. We got married for sure. What a great ending. That is the best ending that you can get with Esther. And we previously did the best ending with Lynetta. I prefer Lynetta over the two. Lynetta is definitely, I'm a very loyal person, you know, so I would never, ever have done this. Yeah, so anyway, I will end it here. The next one we're gonna do Lynetta with 2 hearts instead of all 3. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you want to help the channel grow, go ahead and share it with your friends and family on any of the social medias. And as always, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.